What if I gave you $15,000 and then 3 days to make a movie set? How would it look? And how do the professionals make it look so good with such small resources? Well, there's a brand new show called Hot Set, hosted by Ben Mankiewicz. Now, you might remember him from Turner Classic Movies, but this show has a lot of potential. And Ben, I got to ask you, how do you look at things differently as it relates to movies after doing this show?
It instantly changed how I watch a movie. I saw the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie with Joaquin Phoenix last night, The Master. And as I watched this movie, and it's a remarkable movie, I'm not entirely sure how I felt about it at this point, but I spent a tremendous amount of time looking at the production design, where they put him, in what context, how it was shot, how depth was shown. It was fascinating, and I would never have done that without doing the show first.
Well, I know, Ben, you're going to make a great host, but what is the most interesting dynamic on this show?
Well, I mean, personally, selfishly, we have 3 incredible judges and, working production designers in this business, a couple of Oscar nominations between them, Art Directors Guild nominees. They taught me so much, being able to interact with them. I mean, between the first show and the third show, I started to feel like maybe I could speak their language a little bit. They are artists. They are brilliant, talented American artists. And I learned an enormous amount from them each step of the way. And they're tough on the contestants. But I mean, to use the cliche, they're tough, but they're fair. And I know the contestants learned a lot from listening to them. But one of the great dynamics of the show is the judges who don't tell the contestants what to do as they look at it along the way, but they pretty much tell them what to do. And it's great to see whether the contestants are hearing what the judges are saying.
Well, it certainly sounds like you've learned a lot, and I know we will get a real new glimpse in the building of sets. But tell us a little bit about the contestants, how they were chosen, where they were from, and is there some drama between them?
No, the drama comes between the teams. There's a head production designer, and then they have 2 people working with them. I mean, this is obviously a group project. There's a leader, and then a couple people working with them. And these production designers are all very talented people already. We're not taking people off the streets and saying, okay, give a shot to build a film set in 3 days and $15,000. We know that would go poorly. So these are people who've maybe they've done some television, maybe they've done some commercials, maybe they've worked overseas, but they haven't been the production designer on anything approaching a big budget film before. So this is their first exposure to that. And what happens is, over the course of 3 days, 29 things go wrong every day. And they have to solve those problems. And they have to solve them with a limited team and a limited budget up against this intense time constraint. Because at the end of that 3rd day, the cameras are going to roll and we're going to shoot that scene on their set, whether they're ready or not.
Well, Ben, that definitely sounds like quite the challenge, and I can't wait to tune in. What makes the SciFi Channel such a good fit for Hot Set?
Well, SciFi has had great success with the really wonderfully produced show, Face Off, the movie makeup show. Again, an opportunity to peel back the curtain and get a look into how movies are made. You see these incredibly talented makeup artists. And Hot Set is the same production team. The show's a little different. That's an elimination show. This is just 2 teams head to head each week, and there'll be a winner. But that said, the shows have a similar feel. The production team that behind both shows, they know what they're doing, and both shows provide this keen and really rare insight into the process of movie making. So it's a perfect companion show for Face Off, and of course we'll follow Face Off every Tuesday, starting next Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Well, I know you make a great host, but you're also a great salesman. I can't wait to tune in. It sounds like lots of drama and action and a lot of learning potential. But as we wrap things up, Ben, given your tremendous success, what advice would you give to others living out their dreams?
Keep at it. You know, I got rejected, I don't know, 137 times by different shows before I got my job at Turner Classic Movies. And all of a sudden, I was a winner. It's the only sport where you can go 1 and 137 and shake hands with everybody and look them in the eye and call yourself a winner. You got to keep at it. It's a distressing business. Mine is when things aren't working out, as it's true for other people, especially in the creative world. You got to keep at it. You got to maintain a positive attitude. It's not always easy, but you know, good people, things end up working out for. And you got to be willing to adjust your dream a little bit. It doesn't mean abandon it and give it up completely, but be ready to seek an opportunity when it presents itself. You know, Branch Rickey, who signed Jackie Robinson to his contract, Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947. The great Branch Rickey quote is that luck is the residue of design. So you got to be ready to be lucky. You're not just going to be lucky.
Ben, great advice. Thanks for your passion for movies and most importantly for hosting this new show, Hot Set. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for having me, Conn.